Let's go to our next panel. Former Chief of Department for the NYPD, John Chell, FBI retired Supervisory Special Agent James Gagliano, and retired FBI Special Agent Maureen O'Connell. Thank you all so much for joining us on this night of breaking news. Maureen, give me your latest take based on what we know.
CB made some great points, and I have to applaud her. She's been doing unbelievable reporting. In addition to having cameras and the importance of cameras, we also have the capability of software to go with them. And that software can say, hey, if this guy has been in your vicinity 3 times within the last 10 days, do you know who this person is, et cetera. And we have followed him. When they identify a person like that, they can take them back to their car and then get a photo of their tag if they're close enough. So and technology is only getting better. So this whole issue with cameras is so much bigger than people think. This could have all been avoided from the very beginning. That's what I think.
Mr. Schall, what is your take tonight? What's on your mind?
The whole security apparatus for Brown was an abysmal failure. No cameras, no operations center. The alarm went off late. Just a complete failure, and that's a big problem. And that might not be the only school around this nation that has to take a hard look at what they're doing. As far as tonight goes, there's a lot of work still to be done. They're gonna have to backtrack this suspect, social media, his family, his friends, his car movement, where his phone was. A lot of work has to be done here. Was he working alone? Was he with somebody? And what was the motive here? That's gonna be a big question. What was the motive? What made him go to Brown, and is this connected to MIT? So I've been saying for days with the circus of the press conferences that were not good. You knew behind the scenes the men and women of the Providence Police Department and the FBI were working very hard to get to this point, and I commend them for putting this to an end right now.
And James Gagliano, if you were working this case right now, what advice would you give to those other universities or hospital systems? I mean, it seems like everybody in the neighborhood has cameras, but some of these big facilities do not. Seems very simple.
Well, Kellyanne, quickly to piggyback on what the chief said, you know, you're looking at this from a motive perspective. We obviously know that the coward took his own life, so you'll never hear in his own words. They'll be looking for a manifesto, and they'll be scrubbing social media, trying to find out if he left any digital exhaust as far as what his intentions were. We see some link analysis starting to put the pieces to this together. And Kellyanne, this was gut-wrenching. 2 young students were killed at Brown University, a number of them still in critical condition, and that happened at 4 o'clock on Saturday. 2 days later, at 8:30 at night on Monday, the MIT professor was shot and killed in his home. MIT is only about an hour away from Brown. If there had been cameras on campus, and I'll say this, in 2021, a student at Brown, a doctoral student, wrote about the surveillance state there in the campus newspaper. He was upset about seeing so many cameras. At the time, there were 800 active cameras on post. For us not to have any video from on the campus, it's a tiny campus. It's a 1/4 square mile by a 1/4 square mile. It's a literal postage stamp. And the only video we have are from Ring doorbells and passing motorists, their vehicle cameras. It is unconscionable. And if this link could have been made sooner and this suspect could have been apprehended sooner, maybe the man in MIT would not be dead. It's just unconscionable what could have possibly happened by not relying on technology at Brown University, a place with a $9 billion endowment.
That is a sentiment being echoed across the airwaves tonight on Fox News. And as CB Cotton's been reporting on this for a while, I almost feel like the only camera around is the one that she's looking into near that building.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.